Welcome back, guys. I'm so glad you guys are staying safe over there. This is a new week, and so when I originally started out with planning the quarantine, I thought we'd be done in 4 weeks. Turns out that was a big joke. We're going to be going on for a lot longer. So sit back. We have some awesome stuff planned for you guys the next week. Is what we're going to do, start a series called I Had No Idea That Was in the Bible, where we're going to be looking at really interesting, disgusting, or just plain weird parts of the Bible, and hopefully explain to you why did God want us to know that. So we're going to look at these stories and apply it to what do we learn about God and why would he want us to know that about him. So sit back and enjoy this first week as we talk about one of the more interesting stories of when Solomon almost splits a baby in half. So this story comes from 1 Kings chapter 3. Is what happens is there's two women and they both have a baby, and while they're sleeping, one of the mothers rolls on her baby and unfortunately kills it. But she decides that she's going to take that baby and switch it with the living baby of her friend in the middle of the night while she's still asleep. So they switch babies, and obviously when they wake up, there's pandemonium. They both are claiming that the living baby is theirs and the dead one belongs to the other one. So they take this matter before King Solomon. We pick up in verse 23. Then the king said, "Let's get the facts straight. Both of you claim the living child is yours, and each says that the dead one belongs to the other. All right, bring me a sword." So they brought a sword to the king. Then he said, this is in the Bible, "Cut the living child in two, and give half to the woman and half to the other." Then the woman, who was the real mother of the living child, who loved him very much, cried out, "Oh no, my lord, give her the child. Please, whatever you do, do not kill him." But the other woman said, "All right, he will not be yours or mine. Divide him in half." Then the king said, "Do not kill the child, but give him to the woman who wants him to live, for she is the mother." When all Israel heard the king's decision, the people were in awe of the king, for they saw the wisdom of God was given to him for rendering justice. This story is incredible, but we're going to show it to you in our own little version.
Wait, these aren't mine. Hey, these are my socks!
No, these are mine. Yours are the ripped ones.
How do you know mine were ripped?
Because you ripped them.
Saw you walking like a monkey in your socks on the sidewalk.
These are mine. We'll go to the king.
Okay. He's wearing my socks.
No, these are my socks.
Yeah.
See? Socks.
No, these ones have a hole in them. They're his.
Daddy, go away.
I hope you guys enjoyed our little reenactment of this story in 1 Kings chapter 3. What we learn, and what's really important for us, is what we learn about God is that he fiercely defends his promises. Just before this, in the same chapter, God promises Solomon to be wiser than anybody to ever live, and we see God in this story fiercely defend that promise. So tomorrow in the video, I really want you guys to look at it. We're going to talk about what does it mean for God to fiercely defend his promises, and how is that good news for us, the church. So tune in tomorrow, and let's look at these challenges. Challenge number 1 is to do chalk art. So find your sidewalk chalk and find your sidewalk and make some art. Thanks, Rices, for reminding us that sunny days are ahead. Challenge number 2 is to build a blanket fort. This is brought to us from the Hostlers. Week 1, they made this fort, and it just reminded me that maybe this week we should all build a blanket fort. Challenge number 3 is to cut something in half. So I'm going to cut my workout of 10 push-ups and just do 5. And your final challenge is going to be to submit suggestions for next week's challenges. So make sure you send me those suggestions. Now before the video ends, we are going to look at some of the clips that did not make it into today's video.
He's wearing my socks.
No, he's wearing my socks. Wait. Hold this one and say Will sock.
Can you just throw it at Will? Throw it. Throw it.
Daddy, yeah! Can you say Will socks? I don't know, I say it
Will
all
socks. Will socks.
Yeah.
Say Will.
the time.
Okay. Go.